Well, this is my review for uh, Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. Anyway, it is, of course, Spooktacular for the month of October, so I'm doing a bunch of movie reviews for scary movies that have a Halloween theme to it, so look for it. On my channel, I haven't really decided how many I'm going to do yet. Probably some of the neighborhood of 20 videos. I haven't really decided yet. I don't know. Uh, Quick heads up, I'm going to go ahead and do Halloween 4, 5, and 6 on the 30th of October. And probably going to do the 7th Halloween on, um, what do you call it, the 30th also. I'm going to try to get the rest of them out of the way on the 31st. That's Halloween. So I can go ahead and wrap up the Halloween marathon. The Halloween, that's the final one right before Halloween H2O. I'm going to do that one, and then Halloween Resurrection. I'm going to follow it up with the final two of the remake of Halloween 1, and then, of course, Halloween 2. That'll be on the 31st. So I'm going to try to get all those out of the way by the 31st. That's my plans for that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get to this review. So basically, there's not really all that much to it. There's not really all that much to talk about, really. There's this part where this bounty hunter announces that he wants to get paid to hunt down Jason Voorhees, and yeah, his asking price is pretty steep. And much later on, they go ahead and attack Jason, and they blow him up pretty much, and you know, shoot him up pretty bad. And he goes to the morgue basically, and the guy that's there, a black guy, he goes ahead and Jason goes ahead and grabs him by the head, and basically he has this little snake-like thing, and he goes into his mouth, and Jason takes over his body, and that goes on for about 4 or 5 people. I don't really get into a lot of detail with this. I want this to be a quick review. I don't really have a lot to talk about. There's not really all that much to it. There's this part where one of the relatives is there for Jason, and it turns out that Jason goes into one of the relatives, and he's reborn. So, and that's pretty much it. There is this one scene I do like a lot, where these two campers are inside this tent, and they're basically having sex, and a guy climaxes, and Jason stabs him, and that's pretty much that's what you get, I guess. uh, so basically, the bounty hunter, he basically gets his money, and that's pretty much all there is to talk about. There's not really all that much to talk about. It's not a very complex plot. So Jason, he basically he ends up surviving at the end. Duh. So, and there's this part at the very end where you can see Jason's mask being pulled into the ground by Freddy's glove. Freddy Krueger's glove. And you got kind of a cackling from Freddy laughing there. So there you go. So that sort of suggests that there's going to be uh, a movie that they're going to do together, which they do years later, called Freddy vs. Jason. I got a review for that on the way later on. Much later on, probably sometime next week. I haven't really decided yet. But anyway, I also got Jason X on the way too. So anyway, Friday the 13th is a good time. No alcohol required. And it's a good movie. You know, it's a scary movie for Halloween. It has its moments. So anyway, go ahead and hit subscribe. Share and like, of course. Hit some thumbs up to support the channel. Watch some more videos. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.